You know that Saudi Arabia started the offset program more than 25 years ago, and it had some very optimistic views, and we had set goals and objectives. I don't believe that the offset program so far has achieved those objectives and goals. I think the objective of the offset program of creating jobs and diversifying the economy of Saudi Arabia has not succeeded yet. There has to be a lot more attention given to the offset program to make sure that it is closer to achieving its objectives. I believe the offset program needs more attention. It needs legislations to control it. It needs better governance. The supervisory committees of the offset programs, I think they need to enforce the offset objectives more strongly. The offset program need to be assessed and reviewed periodically, and corrective actions must take place. So, I'm not very happy with the offset program right now. It's done, shares of its objective, but I think it has a long way to go. Again, I think that will take me back into offset and the fact that we don't have proper legislations and governance to guide the offset programs, to make the offset program foster innovation and creativity in the country. The offset program needs to pay more attention to small and medium enterprises, encourage young generation of Saudi Arabia to become more competitive, become more entrepreneur. So the entrepreneurship culture needs to be built. The defense industry is one of the industries in the world that could offset to other industries. If we manage to build a strong defense industry, this will actually offset to many other industries in the world, in Saudi Arabia. And instead of the classical approach of trying to create gigantic companies, I think now we need to focus on small and medium enterprise and encourage the young generation actually to become more creative, innovative. We need to make sure that the supply chain for all the major defense contractors is available within the country so that they can source all their components within the countries rather than buying from abroad. If we manage to get that supply chain up and running in the country, I think eventually that will lead into other industries, and the country now will start the cycle of becoming an industrial country. I'm very hopeful when it comes to defense industry because I see that the government now is making a huge effort. If you have seen that now we have the former head of SABIC actually now is leading the Military Industries Corporation. You see that the Ministry of Defense now is reforming and updating its foreign procurement policies. So I think we are polarizing ourselves in the defense area to improve the defense industry in the country and encourage defense contractors to source locally rather from abroad.